This is Amy Bacon with Spirit Pathways, and I'm here with this week's reading. This is for today, Monday, June 22nd, to this coming Sunday, June 28th, 2020. So yes, today is Monday. 2 days ago, Saturday, was the summer solstice, and yesterday, Sunday, was the new moon in Cancer, which was also a solar eclipse. So this weekend has set us up with powerful energy for the rest of this week. The solstice is when the sun changes direction in the sky, and the summer solstice is the longest day of the year. This energy sets the tone for the next 3 months until the fall equinox, when the sun is going to change direction again. There's a lot of emotion now, as we have planets in water signs that are squaring. This can help to open things up, or it can generate a victim energy. So please be careful that you use this energy to benefit you by processing the ways you can feel or may feel emotionally weighed down. We are facing an emotional catharsis, which is necessary. It's a necessary step in our healing process. You may not have been aware of your own personal feelings, and even that stage of numbness or even depression, which creates a blindness to what is wrong for us. But these planets and energies are blowing the lid off of our emotions and allowing us to connect with what matters to us and what needs to change. Your vulnerabilities are important to explore, to see where you may need support and where you can have healthy needs, important needs. In our awareness, we can take meaningful action in our lives to change what no longer is working or what we no longer need to put up with. We can cry, we can ask for help, we can seek out meaningful learning, and we can have supportive relationships. And this energy blends perfectly with the solar eclipse, because this eclipse has the energy to put us back on track and able to define what we wish our destiny to be. What we wish our destiny to be, and how to understand the steps to achieve that destiny. This particular eclipse creates new opportunities for us to explore, giving us new ways to achieve our dreams. And please realize this is about looking ahead and setting in motion the steps that excite us, because we are becoming our greatness. That complete satisfaction feeling when you are in alignment with your soul and you can see it expressing in your life all around you. This is called bliss. And you felt it. I know there are times in your life when you have felt this energy, and we are seeking to be in alignment with that feeling as much as we can. And I'm here to help you understand your potentials. Understand and straighten out anything that seems elusive or you need to explore in your life to come into alignment with your lifetime blueprint. Your guides are eager to share with you and answer your questions. All of this is available in a reading, and all the information about getting your reading is on my website, spiritpathways.net. We have fluorite this week. Beautiful clearing, high vibration energy of fluorite. And if you have a piece of fluorite or you wear a piece of fluorite, be sure to cleanse it regularly, because fluorite, it absorbs all the negative energy. It pulls the negative energy out of the environment. It pulls negative energy off of your body and off of people around you. And so if you don't clear it and cleanse it, it'll break. It'll explode because it's hanging on to too much energy. All right. Also want to say, if you haven't watched it already, make sure you watch your June astrology reading. I've done a June reading for your sun sign. I've done them for all 12 signs. So it's best to watch your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign, which is also your ascendant. And many people, they have their moon or their rising in the same sign. So whichever 1, 2, or 3 videos apply to you, go ahead and watch the June one. See how it's playing out for you. On July 1st, I'm going to post 12 more for the energy of July. So you can continue with these readings to complement these weekly readings for you. I also, these cards are popping out. They're dying to get on this table for you. I also teach tarot. And I have 2 classes that I've lined up for July. And they're filling fast. So I think, I'm not sure, I have 1 spot left, I think, in the Tuesday, Friday class, and 2 spots left in the Monday, Thursday class. So sign up quickly to get your spot. And then the last card. Again, all that tarot reader certification course. Not only do I teach you tarot, but I teach you how to give readings with this amazing deck, the energy of this deck. You will learn all about the cards and the vortexes and the gateways and all the ways to use these cards to give readings. And I certify you. So you have a nice certificate to add to your professional wonderfulness. Alright, sorry. I'm multitasking. I'm falling into the energy of this card, these cards, this spread, and I'm also telling you about something. So, this first card, the Eclipse card. That's an eclipse happening right there. An eclipse is a time when we go within. So the solar eclipse that happened yesterday, Sunday, June 21st, for those of you here in the United States and everywhere, but time is different. A lady last night texting me about, or messaging me, she was in the Philippines, so they're 12 hours ahead. And I had to tell her, I'm still in this day, you're the next day. Anyway, it applies to everyone. This is using this eclipse energy to forge your new path. Leaving behind everything that's these empty cups, everything you've used up, everything you've finished. This is forging ahead, and you know, they're going off the card into sort of the unknown. But you don't have to know. You just trust, I'm ready. I am ready to get on this path. And I like that there's some little stones here, because each time you take a step, you lay out another stepping stone in that path, which is your journey, which is all that you wish to become, all your highest potential. You can't stay in one place. You've got to keep moving. And so allow this introspection to get you away from the things that are finished. Because here you are, confident, surveying all this. You're up on this higher ground, surveying all around you. This is standing there confidently, holding onto your wands. The wands are about taking action on the things that inspire you. All these little sprouts are the ideas that you want to explore and create and do. And these ships are about sending them out for exploration, and they come back and you decide what you want to do with that. And it's also ships arriving with magic and amazingness to allow you to have your best and most amazing life. So this Three of Wands is about confidently agreeing to that and participating with it. Not just observing, but participating. Which this Eight of Pentacles is perfect card of participation. Here you are practicing. Each time he makes the pentacle, he improves. He gets better. The first time we do something is practice. And then after that, we just get better and better and better. So go ahead and start practicing with all the ideas that you've been having, with all the things that you wish to explore and experience. And then the King of Cups, kings are outcomes. So this King of Cups is the outcome of the emotional alignment that you are seeking. And that's such important energy for the new moon in Cancer. Cancer is our emotions and how we process them and live with them and use them. And this king says you're going to get it right. It's all going to be okay. So nice energy there. And then I love the card in the middle, this Ten of Cups. I call this the Happy Families card. This is you enjoying the relationships and the home and the personal connections that are very, very meaningful to you. Your friends, your family, the people that mean the most to you, and having them around you and having those emotional connections. And everything else radiates from that because this is your foundation. This is where you start. All the love, all the connection. Even if you live alone, you could have a profoundly satisfying life because you're in alignment. It isn't about the number of people around you. It's about the quality of people around you. And often the most highest quality person in our lives is ourselves, starting with your own unconditional self-love. This Hanged Man says that you're waiting for something to happen. There is something that you would like to progress in your life or you would like to achieve or realize. And the Hanged Man says it's going to happen. Behind the scenes, the Hanged Man is about things happening in the background that you don't have any control over. It's also about changing your perspective, because often we can't move forward if we're hanging on to an old perspective. Going back to this first card, if we're still in the energy of one of these cups and we won't let it go, we won't release it, but it's empty, it's no longer serving us, we've got to move forward. So the Hanged Man reminds you to clear your perspective, to allow it to change and twist and turn, and that opens up energy for you. It's fantastic. And just, I know that we get all bogged down in timing, but with your guides and in spirit, there's no such, they don't have time like we do. They don't watch a calendar and watch a clock. Time for them is just this, doesn't exist. So spiritual timing is different than human timing, and often we have to wait for the alignment of spiritual timing. This card is to reassure you, again, it's all going to be amazing. This is the card of victory. This is you and your victory parade. And you're being recognized and public accolades for doing a job well. But at the end of the parade, you get off the horse and you go back to work. It's not necessarily an outcome card like the king above it. It's a you're doing really great work and you're being acknowledged for it. And keep practicing. Keep working with it. Keep in the confidence and the creation of what inspires you as you're forging that new path. Fantastic alignment. And this card, the Four of Wands, is also about celebrating the steps. Lighten up, have some fun, break big, humongous goals down into manageable steps to see your achievement. Sometimes a great big goal is just overwhelming. And so we have to break it down into bite-sized pieces. And each time you have the satisfaction of completing one of those pieces, celebrate it. That's what this card is about. And then before you know it, the whole entire goal has been achieved. And you can look back and appreciate how you created that, how you created each step that brought you to where you wanted to be. This Five of Pentacles says, yes, sometimes we feel alone. Sometimes we feel we're just doing this all by ourselves. And that's a little bit of the numbness that the guides were talking about at the beginning of today's reading. Don't get lost in that energy. You are not alone. You can't be alone. You can't possibly be alone because you have your guides around you. And they are dedicated to you living your life to your happiest amazement. All that bliss alignment. This little tree of life here, the stained glass window, is your spiritual alignment. You know, she's looking down and trudging along in the cold snow. But realize, don't lose yourself to this energy. Don't let this overwhelm you. You're not alone. The core of this reading this week, this Ten of Cups, is companionship, is family, is friends, is colleagues, is people who love you and are in alignment with you to help you get ahead and achieve all the goodness that you wish to achieve, emotionally and on every level. So there's the reading. Enjoy this energy. Watch your particular sun sign video. You can just watch the one for your sun sign. That's the largest influence right now. Your moon influences and your rising sign as well. So that's why I like all three to come together for you. And have a reading. I have openings all week. You do not have to wait a long time to get your reading. I'm here for you. Let's connect with your guides. It's a wonderful experience. Let's get answers and direction and clarity for you. Straighten out all the bumps and get you on your way. If you're at a crossroads, absolutely your guides can help you make the best choices for your greatest happiness, your greatest success. All the information is on my website, spiritpathways.net. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next Monday. Bye-bye.